I'm so bad at intros and I really don't want to do one. So maybe I'll just skip it. I thought in preparation for my new single coming out July 18th called Oh What a World by Night Skylar, that's me, I thought I would do a little video showing everyone my favorite VHSs. The aesthetics of my single, Oh What a World, are heavily inspired by VHSs and TV static and things like that. So I'm going to be focusing mostly on my favorite horror VHSs. I do collect a lot of Nickelodeon VHSs and nostalgic VHSs, but I mainly try to keep it around horror. VHSs are kind of like a dime a dozen, so if you collect everything, it's going to kind of become like a lot because VHSs take up a lot of space. So I definitely have to limit my collection to just what interests me the most, which is mainly horror and Nickelodeon stuff and old cartoons and just like I said, nostalgic stuff. I'm mainly going to be focusing on the horror VHSs today. If you all would like a separate video of my Nickelodeon VHS collection, I can totally do that as well. But yeah, like I said, my single is coming out July 18th, and if you want to stream it, that'd be really cool. July 18th, which is actually a day before my birthday. And the reason why that's so important to me is because last year on my birthday, I made myself a promise that I was going to finally release music after years and years of making music and second guessing myself and not thinking I was good enough. I finally said enough. You have to do it. And so I'm really proud of myself. I'm really proud of this song. I worked really hard on it and I hope you guys like it. But yeah, let's get into the VHS collection. Starting off, I grabbed one of my favorites, which is the original It with Tim Curry as Pennywise. This is not my favorite cover. So this actually has two different covers. This one, which comes with one single VHS, and then there's one that has two VHSs, and it has the illustrated sewer scene where Pennywise is in the sewer and Georgie meets him. I actually don't know if this is like an edited version because there is only one VHS. I actually haven't watched it on VHS yet, so I don't know if they like cut anything out to fit the storage capacity of one single VHS. It does say 192 minutes on the back, which is the runtime of the original, because this was actually like a mini series, so that's why it's so long. But yeah, this movie is so nostalgic for me because I remember growing up, not to age myself here, but I had a CRTV in my room and we had like DirecTV or something, and we only got like 100 channels, which I remember back then was a lot because my parents would always say, well, we only have like 4 channels. So I was scrolling channels one day and this was on ABC Family, which is kind of crazy because ABC Family was like not known for like horror movies, but I stumbled upon the scene where Georgie meets Pennywise in the sewer and gets his fucking ripped off, which is like traumatizing. And then I got so scared that I turned it off and I hid under my covers because I was in bed. It was nighttime, by the way, so it just like added to the scariness. And then curiosity got the better of me and I turned it back, and it was the scene where Pennywise was like, he was like in like a there was like a clothesline and the sheets were billowing, and then the little girl like came up to him and it was creepy. So I turned it off again because I was scared, and then I kept turning it back and forth like a bunch of times because I kept getting freaked out. I remember another scene that stuck out to me was like the scrapbook with the old-timey photo of like the fair where it like comes to life and then Pennywise like comes out of the picture. That really freaked me out too. But yeah, this is just so nostalgic. I do love the new ones too, and I am very excited for the new miniseries Welcome to Derry on HBO. But nothing beats this one. And Tim Curry's, Bill Skarsgård also did a really good job, but Tim Curry, he's just classic. He's so awesome. And yeah, I'm probably gonna watch this soon because now that I'm like talking it and hyping it up, I'm like in the mood to watch it. The ending is a little weird. I don't know about the ending. And also I haven't read the book, and I heard there was some problematic things in the book, so I don't really know if I'll be reading the book anytime soon. But the movie is so it's so good. And yeah, also another reason I wanted to make this video is because I don't know about you, and this probably sounds so basic, but I'm so sick of summer. It's way too hot. I know I'm in a hoodie right now. I wanted this to feel like a slumber party vibe. And so I got like my candle going. But I've just decided, you know what? It's fall time now because I said so. And so, yeah, I'm going to start watching horror movies and pretending like it's going to be Halloween soon because, you know, July sucks. It really does because it's so hot. The only way that it's even like a semblance of fun is if you have a pool. I don't. So it's fall now. So the next movie I want to show I actually got from my boyfriend. It's Nightmare on Elm Street 3. The best Nightmare on Elm Street. I love this one so much. I am also a fan of the second one just because how queer it is. But this one is so good. I love it so much. This one has a young Patricia Arquette. She eats down. She's so good in this movie. There's so many iconic things about this movie. My favorite line of any horror movie ever is in this movie. It's when they're in like the psychiatric ward and there's like a girl who wants to be a reporter or like a journalist, and then Freddie is like being interviewed. I can't remember if it's Oprah or not. I don't think it's Oprah. I don't think they probably got her for this one. But he like comes out of the TV and he says, "Welcome to prime time, bitch." So iconic. Also, the cover art is just really cool. I don't know if you all can see that. My camera's focusing on my face, but it's this style of horror movie cover is so beautiful to me. It's so gorgeous. It reminds me, it's very akin to like what Scream Factory does with their Blu-ray releases and 4K releases. I'm not sure of that artist's name, but yeah, this one is so good. I remember watching this one, again, not to age myself, but I used to rent this DVD at Blockbuster, and I don't know if you all remember or if you were even like around when Blockbuster was, but you could never like watch things in order. It was always just like a matter of what Blockbuster had, unless it was new, and then obviously they had it. So I would watch them all out of order, and I think this one was like either the first or second one that I watched, because I don't recall watching the first one until like later on after seeing all of them. I can't remember if this one is the one with the waterbed. There's like a scene where like a lady's in a waterbed, and then it's just like really, yeah, this movie is my favorite. And I feel like the third movie in a franchise is really when they know what they're doing. Because like the first one, I love the first one, but I do find that it isn't my favorite to rewatch just because it's like setting up the world. It's like building a lot of the foundation for the rest of the movies, which was like, obviously you need the foundation, but like this is where they start having some fun. Because like the second one, they still kind of take themselves a little more seriously. This one, they know it. They're having fun. They're laughing. They're having a hee hee ha ha goofy time. And I love that about this movie. It doesn't take itself too seriously. It's ridiculous. It's just perfection. Next is a movie that also really heavily inspired the cover of my new single, Oh What a World, out July 18th. It's The Ring. I feel like this movie, you just have to have it on VHS because it's literally about a cursed VHS. You have to have it. This one also has a cooler cover than the one I have, but this is still a really beautiful cover. I love the colors in it, but there's one where it's like clear, and that one really, they ate up on that one. But yeah, I just recently rewatched all three of these movies last year or the year before. And this one is the best, but the second one is decent. I feel like a lot of people do sleep on the second one. I've never seen the original Japanese version of these movies. I'm not I'm blanking on what the name of those are, but this one is so good. I'm gonna say all these are so good because they're my favorites, but this one, it's just got those like rainy, sort of like cozy vibes that I love so much. Yeah, the whole premise of like the cursed VHS tape and 7 Days to Die. This movie, like I said, is the best in the series. The second one is okay. Um, I feel like more or less the second one is kind of just like kind of dull, but it's not a bad movie. The third one, however, is interesting. So I think because I remember when it came out in like 2017, I think, and I saw it in theaters because that was like in a period of my life when I was like going to the theater like every week and seeing like 2 movies. That was like my hobby, and honestly, I kind of miss it. It was really fun just like going to the movies by myself, seeing 2 movies, and just like vibing. It was nice. I remember being so excited for Rings, which is the third one in the series. They did that Final Destination thing where they like didn't call it Rings 3, they just called it Rings, which I think is kind of stupid. But I don't know why, I got it in my head that there would be a scene in the movie that wasn't in the movie. And in hindsight, it makes sense why it wasn't in the movie, because it would be really stupid if it was in the movie. But I thought that the tape was gonna like play in Times Square on like a big Jumbotron, and then Sumara would come out of the Jumbotron. And I just like was really looking forward to that scene, but it didn't happen because it's really stupid. And yeah, but they could have, see, that's what I mean, is like during the third one, you're on your third one, you gotta go stupid, because that's the way to my heart, is like, if you take yourself too seriously, which Rings really took itself too seriously, then you lost me. You know, you're on your third one, there's only so much you can do. It's a VHS tape that curses people, and I get it now, it's like on phones, and people are like getting sent this video, and it's like a real life chain letter, but it's like, you know, you gotta have some like stupidity with it, otherwise it's just not fun. This movie, I wouldn't say it has stupidity, but it's because it's the first one. The first one always takes itself seriously, and it's like effective. It's effective when it's serious in the first one, because it's like, it's new, everything's new, the concepts are new, so it is scary. But when you get to the third one and Rings, where is Sumara coming out of the Jumbotron? And, you know, I kind of like the plane sequence when they were all on the plane and it like happened on the plane, but it's like, they could have gone so much bigger, so much bigger. But yeah, this movie is so good. The vibes are immaculate. Like I said, I watched this trilogy pretty recently, so I'm kind of like not burnt out on it, but like I'm good on it for a while. But yeah, I probably won't watch the whole trilogy again. I'll probably just watch this one because this one's the best. And hopefully one day I'll be able to track down a DVD copy of the Japanese one, because I would like to see that one day. I don't know if it's on any streaming services. I hate when people do that on their videos and they're like, because I was just about to ask, like, if anybody knows if it's on streaming, let me know in the comments. But it's like, Google is real. Go on Google, look it up, girl, it's free. Anyway, the next movie I want to talk about is Misery. So this movie, it is great for one reason only, and that's Kathy Bates' Annie Wilkes. She deserved that Oscar. She ate up this role for that Oscar because so many iconic lines, so hilarious. Dirty Birdie, I think it was Drag Race UK. There's a queen named Bag of Chips. I think that's her name, Bag of Chips. She did Annie Wilkes for Snatch Game. It was so good. It was so good. Like, I was actually floored, because she got like niche little lines in the movie down. It was so good. Like, Baga, you deserve your flowers. But this movie is incredible. Again, the vibes in this movie are immaculate. It's like snowy, it's winter time. I remember there's this one scene in particular where like Annie's in her bedroom and she's got like a room in the attic and she's watching some like game show from the 90s or 80s, or when did this come out? This is 91. It's like some game show from the 90s, and it's just like snowing out in her little window and she's got like a fire going, and it's just so cozy. And it's like, I don't know, it's just like, this is what I mean when I say horror movies are cozy, is because it's just like, you feel nice. And even though she's breaking his legs with a sledgehammer, you just feel good about your life. I don't know. It's a good movie. I love it. Oh, also, side note, little tangent, little night sky lore. Oh my gosh, night sky lore. Like night sky lore. Oh, that's so funny. So I used to have an ASMR channel, and it actually used to be this channel. And I don't know if I have any like residual fans, because this was like 5 years ago, that are still on my channel, because I still have like 116 subs. But I was planning on doing an Annie Wilkes ASMR roleplay, because I had an ASMR channel. And I had made the fatal error. I got the costume, I got the set, it was all done. Instead of getting like a cheap little shake and go bob, I was going to get hair dye spray, like in those cans, the ones that smell like poison, and just, because at this time I had bleach blonde hair, so I was going to just spray the shit out of it and make it jet black. So I did that in my enclosed bathroom, no fan. Best believe I damn near almost passed out. Those fumes are no joke. You need ventilation, people. And also, I was like so embarrassed to do my ASMR videos that I would like film them in the middle of the night. So like if I would have like passed out, girl, I could have been dead by now from a $1 can of black hair can spray. That's embarrassing. And now I'm sharing it on the internet. And that's most embarrassing of all. So the next movie is The Craft. This movie is the embodiment of, I think on the back it says that it's like a, or maybe it's on the front, or maybe it's not on the box at all. But it says it's like Clueless meets maybe like The Exorcist. I don't know, some other third thing. This movie, the soundtrack is so incredible. I remember there was a summer in like 2019 where I would just listen to the soundtrack to The Craft because it was so good. It is so good. And this movie's just fun. This is just like a fun little, like if you're having like a slumber party, this is like the one to throw on. It's just so fun. It's spooky, but not like too spooky. That's kind of like my sweet spot for horror movies, is like I like a spooky but I'm not scared to leave my bed movie. I like a silly, goofy, I like a stupid, I like a movie about teen witches. It's like I don't like The Exorcist. I'm not going for The Exorcist because that would like scare me, like genuinely. And like that's not what I'm looking for from a horror movie, which sounds stupid. But like, I like just like a spooky, vibey time. And that's what this is. This is a fun, little spooky, little throwaway little movie. And I highly recommend. The last VHS I wanted to show is actually, I have a collection of them, but this one's my favorite. I would like more, but they're really hard to find. Goosebumps. You know it's Goosebumps. I love Goosebumps. Viewer beware, you're in for a scare, bitch. I love Goosebumps. I don't know if you all can see back there. I have a collection of Goosebumps books. I only collect the classic covers. I don't collect the other ones because they look stupid and cheap. This one in particular, Stay Out of the Basement, I have so many memories with because, well, for starters, this one I used to rent at Blockbuster all the time. And I used to watch on my little bunk bed, and I was so scared. And this is around the era when I was like watching like it, like for the first time on ABC Family, that story I mentioned earlier. This episode is so stupid. The acting is horrible, but that's why Goosebumps is what it is, because like you're gonna like this genre. I don't know what this genre of TV show is, but it needs to come back. Like this, Are You Afraid of the Dark, The Haunting Hour. What do y'all know about The Haunting Hour? On the Hub, clock it. I don't understand why they're not making more shows like this. I mean, I know there is a Goosebumps spinoff on Disney Plus. Haven't watched it. Doesn't look like this. Because like and it's kind of how I feel about the Fear Streets too, like the Fear Street series on Netflix. It's like, it's fun, but it's also like now they're like targeting towards like grown-ups. So it's like, it's more bloody, it's more this, it's more mature. But it's like, I just want like a silly, goofy scare. I want a like scared silly Ronald McDonald, Wacky Adventures, Clock It. Like, I don't understand why there's not more spooky television and movies for like children. Even though I'm not a child, but you know, the children long to be spooked. Because when I was growing up, Goosebumps, you couldn't keep a Goosebumps book on the shelf. You couldn't keep a Fear Street book on the shelf. And so I just feel like silly, goofy, spooky, little stupids, they're timeless. And I just love Goosebumps so much. Goosebumps is like one of my like totems. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's like, I got SpongeBob, I got Goosebumps, I got Furbies. I love Furbies. I love a Furby. But yeah, Goosebumps, it just always holds such a dear place in my heart. This one is probably my favorite that I own. I also have The Werewolf of Fever Swamp and Haunting in Terror Tower. Wait, no, that's not right. I think it's just called A Night in Terror Tower. I was thinking of A Haunting in Connecticut. So, this one's definitely my favorite. And I think I got this for like 25 cents. So, I just love that. I love a bargain and I love an episode of Goosebumps. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know if this video will be postable. I haven't like edited like an actual sit-down video since my ASMR days. And me and my best friend were actually talking about it because we used to do YouTube together. Not like a joint channel, but just like at the same time. And I was like, you know, filming another video for YouTube, I feel like Katniss going back into the arena, catching fire. I don't know how to explain it. It's just like this, like, going back in, you know? But it wasn't that bad. It was kind of fun. See, that's the thing about YouTube. It's like, I always am so scared of it. It's always so daunting to actually do. But then when I do it, I'm like, oh, that was fun. That was cute. So yeah, hopefully this video is salvageable. I guess time will tell. If you're watching it, I guess it was. Yeah, I don't know how to end it. I'm really bad at starting videos and I'm really bad at ending videos. But, oh, I should probably promote my single. So, my debut single, Oh What a World by Night Skylar, is out July 18th. I'm posting it through CD Baby. So far, like, it's been approved, like, it's been sent to iTunes, but it hasn't given me, like, a pre-save link or anything like that. And I also don't see it when I look it up. So, I guess pre-save coming soon. If, at the very least, the lyric video will be out on July 18th. And yeah, stream it. It would mean a lot to me, and that's it. Bye.